But now, how can we overcome this limitation? Remember, we've seen this limitation of these context images. How can we kind of overcome this? So here's what you can do, okay? And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. That's just the reality. So even I don't know what kind of an output we're going to get. But what we can do is that we are only limited by a number, right? So what if we, instead of putting these two, the jewelry, the earring and the necklace, on separate images, what if we just use like something like a Canva or some other editing tool to put them as a collage? Like in one frame, we put both these images together and then we upload it in the subject category. Then we still have our extra slot remaining for the style. Well, let me show you how to do that. All right, so I've just gone to this website called canva.com. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. It's like a free tool that you can use to just quickly design something. So once you go over to canva.com, just create your account. Okay, it's completely free to use. You can go over to this part that says create. And then let's just create something like a square image, okay? Or maybe, actually, let's just make it slightly, because we need to put both the images, right? So let's make it slightly more horizontal. So let's say something like, I think 1920 by 1080. This is a good one, okay? Because this is usually the standard horizontal resolution, okay? You'll find it in the default. And then what we can do is we can go over to uploads here, and we can actually upload both the images here, the necklace and the earring. Okay, so I've done this. And then what I can do is just drag it right here. So I can drag the earring, make it as large as possible, okay, so that it's seen prominently. Let's also drag this. And just imagine this is also completely free to use. Then what I can do is just go over to the share button and just hit download, select the JPEG format, and we're going to download this. Now that I've downloaded it, I can go back over to Whisk. What we can do is now let's remove one of them. Actually, we'll have to remove both. Let's create one more slot here. And then I've just basically uploaded this particular image that we created. So now we have still one extra slot that we are still going to use for our style. So I still want this style. So let's upload that image back again. All right. So again, the prompt will stay the same, wearing a necklace and an earring. Now, even I don't know if this is going to work or not, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. That's what we have to do. So let's just time to say a prayer, basically, and hope that this gives out a good result. Because, you know, sometimes it even, like I've even tried it with like a collage of 6 to 7 things, and it has worked flawlessly, but sometimes it hasn't. So can you see, it does start to struggle just a bit, right? So you can see here, I think this definitely doesn't look good. Okay, we should have probably mentioned earrings on both the ears, but you can try all that. It's very easy to change all that. But I think this doesn't look bad at all, right? Because it has taken into account the style. Only thing is, I think this feels too big, right? Feels too big. Probably because we put it as a collage, so it's not getting the idea. Maybe something like that. But remember, we can edit this, right? So just see, we can say, make the earring smaller. Slightly small, or so. Okay, let's just type in smaller. Let's just generate it and let's see the result. So yeah, so this can happen that whenever you use a collage, yes, it kind of gives you the extra room for the context image, but you might just have to edit the output. And that's not tough at all, right? I mean, you can see here. Yeah, it's just done that perfectly. Just look at this. It's really big, and now it is slightly small. If we wanted maybe just slightly small, I could have added that word slightly in the editing part. So sometimes, yes, a bit of trial and error might still be involved. All right, now you must be thinking, Kush, surely we are done with Whisk. It can't have any more advantages. You are wrong if you're thinking that, because let me now move on to our next example where I'm going to show you even some more amazing things, okay? Now this time, just to save time, what I'll do is just the initial image, I would have already made it, okay? So I'm directly going to meet you when I've generated that image because I want to show you some other things.